Movie review, Arike. Arike is not your regular faith-based family drama. It is not just a film you watch for entertainment. It is one that forces you to think, to reflect, and to ask hard questions about parenting, church, teenagers, and the way society treats mistakes. Written by Oma's Princess Benjamin, directed by Olubunmi Akingbola, and executively produced by Biodun Stephen. The movie brings together a mix of strong performances, moral lessons, and a story that will hit home for many African families. Synopsis includes spoilers. The film follows Sonia, a teenager raised in a devoted Christian home by her father, Boju Femi Jacobs. After losing her mother, Arike promises to make her father proud. But in the heat of youthful curiosity and poor choices, a scandalous video of her leaks, shaking not just her relationship with her father, but also their place in the church community. What the story captures so well is the reality of many Christian families. The strict upbringing meant to shield children, the double lives some young people live away from their parents' watch, the harsh, unforgiving response of church communities when scandal breaks. It leaves viewers asking, what should parenting look like? How should the church respond to fallen members? And why is society always harder on women than men? Performances. Femi Jacobs steals the show with his calm, patient, and balanced portrayal of a father who chooses love and guidance over shame and punishment. His performance gives a fresh definition of what parenting should look like. Sonia, as Arike delivers well, she has the baby face advantage, her emotions clearly and aptly presented. Biodun Stephen, who also appears as Bamadel's mom, delivers the loud, dramatic, old-school parenting style, contrasting with Boju's approach of soft parenting. She played the African no-nonsense mother role, and it was quite fascinating to see. Direction and execution, the message is powerful, but the execution could have been tighter. At almost 2 hours, the movie feels dragged in some places, thus making it a bit boring to see. Another distraction was the deliberate insertion of ads for other movies on the same channel. For someone like me who streams directly, I'm already tired of the YouTube ads, so it took a lot of patience to actually watch up and finish up. Technicals, picture quality, clean and decent, makeup and costume, fitted the characters and the theme of the movie, lessons and themes. This film speaks boldly about several issues. 1. The danger of peer influence. 2. The double standards in society, where women are punished harder for sins men are equally guilty of. 3. The harshness of the church when dealing with members who stumble. 4. The importance of love, forgiveness, and open dialogue in parenting. It reminds us that mistakes will happen, especially with teenagers and young adults, but how parents and communities respond makes all the difference. Observations and questions. 1. Was Arike truly sorry? Or was she only upset because she got caught? We didn't quite see where she sincerely felt remorseful. We only kept seeing reactions from her as a result of the ill treatment. 2. The scene where the church suspended both father and daughter was hurting because I've seen a similar thing before. The senior pastor suspended another pastor in front of the whole church. The pastor picked his Bible and moved to the back of the church. It was the most traumatic church experience for me. So when I saw that scene, it looked just like what holy church people would do. 2. The scene where the church suspended both father and daughter was hurting because I've seen a similar thing before. The senior pastor suspended another pastor in front of the whole church. The pastor picked his Bible and moved to the back of the church. It was the most traumatic church experience for me. So when I saw that scene, it looked just like what holy church people would do. 5. Where was Edif's parent in the midst of all these chaos? Did they see the video? What disciplinary measure did they give to him? This further shows that the world isn't fair to women. A sin is committed, no one is talking about the boy. Everyone expects the girl to be better, do better. How about the boy? Thus it is truly a man's world. Final verdict: Arike is a film that parents, teenagers, pastors, and church leaders need to watch. It's not perfect, the pacing drags, and the ads distract. But the story, powerful. The lessons, priceless. The conversations it sparks, necessary. Rating will be 6/10. Absolutely worth watching for its message. Thank you so much for your review. I think they were remorseful because they both promised each other to be better. That is Arike and Bamidele. When their parents agree for their friendship to continue, they both made a promise. It was established with just one scene. And Arike was remorseful. There was a scene in her room. She was feeling sad about everything when her father came to meet her and sat on the ground with it. The movie had great lessons, but quite boring for me, and the ads were so annoying.